This right here is the Grams 28 133 Essentials Case Max. It is actually their largest bag in their lineup, and it's so large that it's supposedly large enough to hold a full frame Sony A7 full frame body with a 24-70 f2.8 lens attached. But that's what they state on their website. Anyways, I'm Desy Cheng, and today we're going to be talking about the features. I'm going to be telling you about what I like and I dislike about this bag, and we're also going to test out to see if this camera and lens combination will actually fit into this bag. This Grams 28 bag is made out of a full-grain pebbled Italian leather. And when you touch it and when you smell it, you can really just see and feel the premium quality that's put out from this bag. And yeah, so it's definitely not a cheap bag at all in terms of material and also cost. And yeah, you can just definitely just feel how amazing this is. This retails for about $319 US. It's about 4.5 liters in size. And in terms of the measurements, it's about 8.6 inches in width. It's about 6.5 inches in height. And it's about 4.1 inches in depth. In terms of design, it does have this kind of square, boxy design, but it's very simple. There's no additional pockets or anything like that. It just has that one main zipper compartment to access everything inside the bag. Other than that, there is a grab handle at the very top. I like how it kind of sits flush with the bag and it doesn't pop out or anything like that. On the side, there's also one kind of finger handle, so you can put two, maybe three, yeah, you can probably fit 3 fingers in there, no problem. But this one you can actually fit, you know, all 4 fingers in there. Then there's on the back side. The strap is removable, which is nice, and it comes with this kind of metal hardware, these metal clips that you can just kind of easily clip on and off. In terms of the zipper, it is a waterproof zipper, which is nice because you definitely want to protect your electronics. And there's 2 nice big grab tabs, which is very nice because it makes it nice and easy for you to grab it and just kind of open the bag. It does open into a kind of an accordion clamshell way where you can kind of just open it up. And then on this one main side, there's the padded divided area. So it's similar to any other camera bag that you would have. So it does come with 2 padded dividers on the inside. So you can kind of divide it into 3 sections, or you can remove it, make it into 2 sections, or even just 1 large section. So in here right now, I have my wallet, I have my DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I also have a Fujifilm X100V camera that fits very nicely in there. Yeah, but that's pretty much it for that one side. And when you kind of go onto the opposite side, there's just kind of like this one area, a thin area, so you can maybe put something very thin in there. But there is also a zippered pocket. So in the zippered pocket, it's great because you can stow away your cash or your passport. And then also within that, there are also 3 other small stretchy pockets or organizers inside. And that's a great place for you to put your tracker tag, or if you had memory cards or thinner, smaller items like that. And then on this one side right here, kind of closest to my body, there's 2 kind of large stash pockets. And so this is a great area if you wanted to throw, you know, maybe your AirPods, or if you had a DJI mic, a wireless mic in there, you can totally fit that in there, no problem. Also on the very top right here, there is this one kind of small little elastic loop right there, and you can slot in a pen sideways at the top. So yeah, this is overall, it's a great configuration. It's very simple, and yeah, I really like this bag. So next up, let's see if I can fit my Sony A7 IV with 24-70mm attached into it. So let's see, with the lens hood, and it does. So it does and it doesn't. I mean, like, it does fit in here, no problem, just like that with the lens hood reversed. But when you you're gonna have to really squeeze that bag shut to make it work here. Oh, it does. So it does kind of make your bag a little bit more bulgy on the back and the front, and you're not gonna have room in those extra compartments to throw or cram much of anything else in there. But yes, so they state that the Sony A7 IV full frame camera with the 24-70 does fit, and it does, which is great. But I mean, to be honest, I feel like this is kind of its max capacity, and I feel it would be a much better fit if you had a smaller camera such as the Sony A7C or the Sony ZV-E1 or something similar like that. So now let's try fitting the Fujifilm XT5 in there. I have a 33mm f1.4 lens in there, and it fits beautifully in about 2/3 of the compartment. And I have one of my dividers in there, and there's room for a lens. So right now I got my one camera and one lens in here, and this fits a little bit better than the Sony A7 IV did. And let's zip it up. And yeah, a little bit, it does still bulge out a little bit from the sides, but definitely not as much as the Sony A7 and 24-70 combo. Forgot to mention one quick thing is that if you do separate the lens and the body from the Sony A7 IV, and you insert it, you know, like this separately, it does fit a little bit better, but however, that lens is still kind of nice and wide, so maybe a better option would be taking off that lens hood and it'll fit a little bit better. Anyways, to conclude, I feel like this bag is a great option if you're looking for something a little bit more minimalistic and stylish, and if you're wanting to hold smaller camera systems such as the Fujifilm X100V, maybe potentially the Fujifilm XT5 or similar size, like a small mirrorless camera. And no one would know that it's a camera bag, which is very, very nice. And yeah, I would highly recommend you guys looking into this. I will offer my one criticism though. It would be with the actual strap itself. I feel like the strap itself feels a little bit underwhelming compared to the rest of the bag and materials. So if they were ever going to make a version 2, maybe do something to kind of improve the strap, making it a little bit wider or something like that. But yeah, essentially that's it. I'm Desy Cheng, and if you've enjoyed this video and you want to see me do more of these, please like and subscribe, and definitely don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Desy31.